Hello, this is the first update to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking through some of the basics of Python programming. I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code for all of my tutorials, but if you're using a platform like Genie or Trinket, you should be able to follow along just as well. In this episode I'm going to be talking through strings and variables in Python. To start off with, what is a string? In Python, a string is defined as a set of alphanumeric characters, so basically letters. The most basic thing that you can do with a string in Python is print a string. For example, here we have print hello. The string is defined by double speech marks, and the brackets are necessary for our print statement. You can also define a string with single speech marks, like this. The output we will get when running this piece of code is hello. You can also store a string in a variable using a single equals sign, like this. Because this is not a print statement, you don't need brackets around the string. In this example, my variable is called greeting. When naming variables, you can call them anything that you like. However, you should avoid using capital letters in your variable name, and you shouldn't call your variable the same name as a Python built-in function, for example, print. It's a good idea to call your variable something that describes what you have stored in the variable. For example, if I store cat in a variable, I might want to call the variable pet. Once you have stored a string in a variable, you can print that variable to give the same output as earlier. For example, if I print the variable greeting, the output will be hello. Next, looking at strings, there are some different formats that you can convert your strings into. You can make your string uppercase, lowercase, or capitalize the first letter of each word. Here, we are printing our variable greeting in uppercase using the .upper built-in function. This has to be followed up by a pair of brackets, which can be empty for now. .lower will convert our variable to lowercase, and .title will capitalize the first letter of each word. If you look at the output, you can see that the first one is in uppercase, the second in lowercase, and the last one in title case. However, these are all temporary conversions, and even though the output may be in uppercase, the variable is still in lowercase. If you want to change this, you can store the variable greeting again as greeting.upper. Another thing that you need to know about strings is how to format them with variables. If you wanted to print a string and a variable in the same line, you can use the format function. As you can see, this is represented by an F at the beginning of our string. If you want to insert a variable within your string, you can use the squiggly brackets to insert your variable. In this example, the variable is name, and the string stored inside that variable is CodeCatLegend. So, when we print hello with the variable name, our output is hello CodeCatLegend. Some more formatting for our strings is how to start a new line or how to indent our strings. If you want to put a break between your output string, you can use /n. This has to be inside the speech marks for your string to start a new line. As you can see, the output shows the first part of the string, then creates a new line and shows the second part of the string. If you want to indent your strings, you can use /t. This should be used in the same way as /n and should still be within your speech marks. As you can see, the second line of string has been indented in our output. Next, we can look at removing suffixes or prefixes from a string. This is quite simple. If you have a variable called channel with a string stored that is https codecatlegend.com, you can use channel.remove prefix brackets https to remove the https from the front of the string, or channel.remove suffix brackets.com to remove .com from the end of the string. Here you can see the output of the remove prefix and the remove suffix functions. The prefix or suffix that you are removing within the brackets should always be in speech marks. Last of all, if you want to make a comment on your code, you can use a hashtag for a single line comment. As you can see, when we output our string, the comment does not appear in the output. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you need any help with the piece of code that you're working on, drop a comment and I'll try to help you to fix your code, and you can feel free to make any video requests. The next update of numbers in Python programming will be coming out within the next week, so keep checking the channel for updates.